inspection.
Okay.
He had sent out a couple letters needing some response. And one, we got a favorable response, the other
Okay.
we got a negative response, so now we know which way we need to go.
Okay.
So, one inspection is set up for July. And,
So that gives them time to clean it up,
yeah, it's not
if they will. You don't think they will? Okay.
They may clean up and pick up, but the repairs won't be done. So,
And then what do we do? If they don't, at that point, what's the next
you know,
step?
it's, they'll decide after going through it.
How bad it is?
So,
How about the mowing places? We send some out on those?
no, I haven't done the mowing yet.
You know which one I'm in particular.
I
Not
do.
my neighbor, not
No.
my neighbor. They're better, although, you know, when two people don't work, you'd think they could mow it once a week.
You would think so.
You would. I mean, I bet, I don't know how many times, we mow it every 3 days,
I know.
you know. But we are probably excessive, the most. I mean, I realize
We never
that.
worried about keeping up with you.
Well, you know,
But-
I just, I don't like to have to bag it all the time, and if you let it get too tall, you have to bag it.
I know it.
And then it takes longer to do.
Yeah. That's Austin.
Oh. I saw they got the house down over there, that was good, that was really fast
Yeah.
to.
They've
I
done
mean,
3 in 2 days.
What else did they?
They did
well,
the house up by Tom on Iowa.
Okay,
The little house that was gutted.
oh, okay, I
On the
didn't
same
go,
side
I
of the
didn't go on
street.
that street. yet.
Okay.
Just the one just south of me.
Okay,
So they did that one yesterday, and then they did the
This
old
one?
post office
Post office.
yesterday, and
And
then
then
they did
this-
Brian's
yeah.
today.
sometimes though, when you have a fire, you have to wait so long, I was impressed that they could get this done, that was
Well,
great.
Jeff had, when he came last week, he's like, if that house doesn't come down soon, it has to be boarded up.
I suppose, sure.
And it's been,
I suppose it's,
2
well, it was
months.
during school
yeah,
when it
it
happened,
was in April.
yeah. So what are they gonna do, do you know?
I think they bought a house.
There's probably not room to build much on that, is there? How big is that lot? Is there enough to build a house?
I
Yeah.
don't think it wouldn't,
Wouldn't be
yeah.
very big?
no, with the setbacks that you'd have, the side setback, it'd really be tough,
It'd have to be a pretty
Yeah.
small, okay.
yeah. I think it's probably, the lot's long enough, but I don't think it's wide.
Wide enough, okay. Well, at least they're getting it cleaned up, that's good. But yeah, you're right. I'm sure kids could have gotten in there
Mhm.
very easily if they wanted to. Anybody for that matter.
So, yeah.
It sounds like next week is gonna be nasty and humid, they said.
That'll be great for the corn though.
Yeah, the corn needs it, yeah, the crops definitely need it.
There was Karen Hunick was in our office yesterday, and she said people have been sharing posts on Facebook about where the corn was a
I
year
know,
ago
it's,
to where it is
it's
now.
just hard to believe, isn't it?
Mhm.
There's no comparison.
Mm-mm.
But you know, they always used to say knee-high by the 4th when I was growing up.
Yep.
If it was knee-high by the 4th, it would make it.
Yep.
My dad said that he planted corn not that many years ago on his river bottom that he farms on July 15th. He said it was not corn, beans, best beans he's ever had.
Nice.
So he said there's still hope for
Hello,
some
sir.
of that.
Yeah, they
Land
can,
that's-
they can plant beans later.
Yes, because he
Corn
said,
won't make it.
you know,
Hey,
that,
ma'am.
hello, the ground down there, it grows faster and
Yeah.
it's sandier, it
They
dries up
still don't
faster.
get it, from listening to those guys talk, they won't get quite as much yield, but they still get a good crop.
Yeah, well, he said that was the best beans he ever had down
Cool.
there on the river bottom. So I
Can't
think
beat
he's still
that when
hopeful,
you
you know. Last week he was able to get 20 more acres in down there.
Wanda
So.
wanted you to have this, she was looking through some
Well,
old
you know, they
minutes.
used to
This
talk
was
they could get their
July
corn in by the
2018,
first week
and
of
we did
June,
talk
it'd
about it
still be
in
okay,
19.
so.
I
did
think, you
talk to
know,
Lonnie
I
about
think
it.
most
I
of
don't
it's
think
been
we're
planted.
certified.
But you know, we always
So
have
we have to
done
get
harvesting
certified,
so
and we
early
only
now,
have the-
earlier than we used to. I remember my,
Hey, David.
Is this all that's gonna be here?
No, we'll have one more.
Okay.
Well, Melissa via the phone.
I remember when we were growing up, my parents would still be harvesting on Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, they don't do that anymore, nobody's doing that.
No, they wanted it
So,
out there early.
yeah,
When we
so-
lived in Iowa, you know, they used
Yeah.
to, the pheasant season started the first weekend in November.
Yep. Mhm.
And there was always so many unpicked cornfields, you know,
Yeah.
and they'd still be picking corn at the end of November, first of December.
So I
but-
think there's still hope for
Yeah.
everybody.
Darla's coming in too. Oh, and this can go in here, I took it earlier.
Dan, did Sherry Peters call you?
I think she tried to, no, actually, no, she did not.
She called me for your number and I gave her your number. And she was gonna call you about, somebody was interested, they wanna be on the list for the fourplex if one comes open. And that's good news.
Well, somebody called me and they said, hey, just wondering if you know of some rental properties. And I said, I really don't. You know, the only rental property that I know of is, I mean, that may have an opening would be the different townhouses.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I
that's why I
said,
told her there wasn't anything open now, but, you
Right.
know, you never know. But they wanted to be on the list anyway, just in case, you know, if
it's
something
gotta
ever
be the
does.
guy that called I got a phone call, actually I got a phone call at home. And he left a voicemail and he just said, just wondering if you've got anything to rent. And I called him back and I said, I don't personally have any property, but.
Well, that's probably what it was about, but, yeah.
Yeah.
I said, that, you know, and it may be years before anything opens, so
Yeah, you
I
never
don't know.
know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Everybody that lives there is happy with it, so.
I sent the spreadsheet of all of the HRC data to Jared again, because he wasn't able to find his.
Oh.
So I was gonna ask him to take a look at it. I'm gonna try to touch base with him tomorrow and see.
Okay, he had sent me something that I need to sign something, so I said, well, let me know, I could stop someday on my way back from work, but I've never heard from him yet, so I don't know. So mention that to him, I can stop after work someday. Because they're open till what, 4:30, aren't they at the back?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna call Melissa, so she's on phone. I can't do FaceTime, but she'll do phone.
Hello.
Hey, Melissa, just wanted to make sure.
What's that?
I said I just wanted to make sure I could get a hold of you.
Oh, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yep.
Okay, I got 6 o'clock on my watch. Should we get started? I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, can we get a motion to approve the agenda?
I would make a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll second it.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. We have a motion to enter into executive session, personnel, SDCL 1-25-2-1.
I'll make a motion to enter into executive session pursuant to South SDCL 1-25-2-1.
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. We're in executive session at 6:01.
Was that an aye, Melissa?
What's that?
Was that an aye when he asked for,
Okay. Okay, we're in executive session. And release.
I'll make a motion to allow the mayor to sign the agreement and the release. Do I have to say the
Nope, that's all you say.
who? Okay.
I'll second. I can't hear if you guys are, sorry.
Okay,
Somebody else second it?
okay. Okay, we got a, Darla had a motion by Darla and Melissa seconded it. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye. Nay.
Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 in favor, 1 opposed. So motion carried. Okay, so now can we get a motion to adjourn?
Excuse me, you made a motion, the motion wasn't repeated. Why not? When you make a motion, you make a motion to what you're agreeing to. So you went into an executive session, I assume you're acting on the settlement agreement that should have had a price tag to it and to whom it was going for a proper motion.
The motion was made and the motion was voted on, so we're gonna leave it stand the way
I
it
can't
is.
hear too well.
Yeah.
Does it have, the question
It-
was, does it need a,
Dollar amount.
The name,
Dollar
The
amount
motion's
and
already
amendment.
been passed and voted on and passed.
It was wrongfully made in error. It needs to state to whom it goes and to how
This is not an open
much.
meeting. You don't have any right to speak at this meeting. This is-
Neither does Pat, but why is she here?
She's,
No, she's not involved. She's not involved and she's not a council member.
I have to be here to take the minutes.
What?
They can be recorded. I've got them.
so what does?
But what I'm saying is the motion is
Can we put a
improper.
motion to adjourn?
Melissa,
Let's just ask.
Yeah.
here,
I'll make a motion to adjourn. I can't hear you guys too well.
okay,
Sorry.
no.
I'll
let-
second.
Okay. We got a motion by Melissa to adjourn and David seconded it. Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Motion carried. Thank you.
6:10.
6:10.
Yeah, 6:10. Would you turn that off, please, and shut off your thing?
No, not-
We are
no.
adjourned.
You're adjourned, but everybody's still sitting here. You still have a quorum. I will not shut that off. You are wrong.
You have no right to be, if we have a private discussion that has nothing to do with the meeting, you have no right to be filming us in a private discussion. If I talk to him about
As
what-
long as you have a
Well,
quorum present here, I can record.
Turn that thing off.
No.
Wow.
And the next time you jump on somebody in public because they talk to me, I'll come after you instead of them. Do you understand me?
You're not even worth talking to.
Congratulations, you just joined my group.
Well, you're in it.
And you're the president.
Oh.